Facebook comment sections are like gladiator arenas, if the gladiators were armed with bad grammar and emotional damage. 1. The Great Moon Landing Debate. That went full NASA conspiracy renaissance. It started as a post about someone's dog looking at the moon. Innocent enough, until one commenter proudly announced, "The moon's not real, it's a government projection." That unleashed a thread so chaotic it could power a small city. A retired engineer joined in, posting pixelated screenshots of NASA lies. Someone's aunt began quoting Bible verses about celestial deception, and a teenager countered with a meme of Shrek on the moon. Within hours, there were 300 comments, 2 people blocked, and 1 user declaring themselves head of the Anti-Moon Alliance. The original poster deleted the thread, but screenshots survived. Historians now refer to it as the Lunar Civil War of Facebook, where science, faith, and a love of dogs collided, and nobody won. 2. The Neighborhood Chili Cook-Off. That ended in caps lock warfare. A local community group announced a friendly chili cook-off fundraiser. It took roughly 3 comments for someone to say, "Beans don't belong in chili," and from there, civilization crumbled. What began as culinary preference became a moral crusade. Veterans of Texas-style chili squared off against bean enthusiasts like it was the culinary version of the Cold War. People started posting chili genealogies, tracing recipes back to their great-grandmothers. One man uploaded a blurry photo of himself holding a spoon, and the caption, "Real men know flavor." The moderator tried to intervene, but was accused of being pro-bean biased. The event was eventually canceled after someone reported the page for inciting community unrest. And so ended the Great Chili Rebellion, the only battle where everyone lost and the beans won. 3. The Your Cat Looks Fat. Incident that shattered our friend group forever. A woman posted a cute picture of her cat, Muffin, lounging on the couch. A friend commented, "Aw, she's getting chunky," which in cat owner language is the verbal equivalent of declaring war. The original poster responded with a 500-word essay about body positivity for pets. Within minutes, friends were choosing sides like it was the feline version of the Civil War. One user said, "At least she feeds her cat," implying someone else didn't. Another brought up an unrelated argument from 2017 involving a missing Tupperware container. By hour 2, people were diagnosing Muffin via screenshots and debating whether cats can have self-esteem issues. The thread ended when someone typed, "You wouldn't understand, you have a ferret." To this day, the friend group remains divided. Muffin, however, remains blissfully unaware and slightly overweight. 4. The Flat Earth versus Airline Pilot Catastrophe of the Comment Century. It started when a flat Earth believer posted a meme claiming if the Earth was round, planes would fall off. Within minutes, an actual commercial airline pilot, a real, living Boeing commander, showed up in the comments, politely offering to explain basic aerodynamics. That was his first mistake. The flat earther accused him of being indoctrinated by Big Globe and demanded video proof of curvature mid-flight. The pilot calmly provided flight path data, altitude readings, and even photos from 35,000 feet. The response? That's just a fisheye lens, sheep. Soon, the comment section split into 2 camps, Team Science and Team Spherical Lies. By the time someone posted a photo of a level tool on an airplane window as evidence, the thread had spiraled into 700 replies, 12 people blocked, and one poor guy genuinely trying to organize a GoFundMe for a rocket to prove gravity wrong. The pilot eventually left Facebook entirely, reportedly saying, "I can land a 747 in a crosswind, but I can't land logic in this thread." 5. The HOA Christmas light scandal. That sparked a digital civil war. A neighbor posted a cheerful photo of their house decked out in 20,000 Christmas lights, a winter wonderland straight out of a Hallmark movie. Within minutes, the local HOA Facebook group ignited like one of those overworked extension cords. One user called it light pollution. Another said it was a fire hazard to Santa. The homeowner defended their display with, "It brings joy," while one neighbor countered with, "It brings insomnia." Then came the power bill conspiracy theorists, claiming the lights were stealing electricity from the grid. Someone even uploaded a graph of neighborhood voltage fluctuations as proof. The thread hit 800 comments and became so heated the local news covered it. In the end, the HOA banned excessive illumination, forcing everyone to vote on what counts as too festive. The final irony? The original poster took their lights down, replaced them with one glowing Grinch ornament, and captioned it, "This one's for you, Carol from Lot 12. 6. The Great Facebook Grammar War of 2014. It began innocently, a post about someone's new job. A friend commented, "I'm so proud of their success." The first reply was a simple "there." Then came "there." Within 20 minutes, the thread had devolved into a full-blown linguistic bloodbath. Amateur grammarians emerged from the digital shadows wielding APA citations like swords. Someone linked an article titled "Why Grammar Doesn't Define Intelligence," which only fueled the rage. "It's called autocorrect," shouted one side. "It's called education," screamed the other. Eventually, someone made a meme of the original poster surrounded by flying commas and typo grenades. Teachers joined in, English majors took sides, and a retired librarian declared, "I'm unfollowing everyone who misuses your." The original poster, who, remember, had just gotten a job, deleted the post and replaced it with, "Thanks everyone, I quit." The grammar war raged on in screenshots, serving as a timeless reminder that no one has ever won an internet argument, but many have lost their dignity trying. 7. The Great Facebook Recipe. Theft of 2018. It started when a woman proudly posted her famous potato salad recipe, a simple dish with mayonnaise, mustard, and maybe too much self-confidence. Within hours, chaos boiled over. Another user commented, "That's literally my recipe from Pinterest." The accused fired back with, "I've been making this since before Pinterest existed, Karen." What followed was a forensic-level investigation into the origins of potato salad. Screenshots of cookbooks, timestamps of blog posts, even a 2009 Facebook memory were entered as evidence. Someone tagged Gordon Ramsay as if he'd swoop in to judge. By day 2, people were photoshopping the dish into courtroom scenes. When one user posted, "Both of you stole it from your grandma, admit it," they were immediately blocked by both sides. The argument lasted 3 days, ending only when a third person posted a new recipe labeled "neutral salad," no history, just peace. It got 2 likes. The original post? Still up with 200 comments and one pinned message that reads, "Do not steal this." Facebook historians now refer to it as the Salad Civil War. 8. The Vaccine Debate. That started under a baby photo. All it took was one innocent caption, "Our baby's first doctor visit," followed by a single syringe emoji. Within 10 minutes, the post became the digital equivalent of a volcanic eruption. The anti-vax army arrived first, wielding YouTube links and quotes from medical experts with usernames like TruthEagle420. Then came the pro-science brigade, dropping links from the CDC and using phrases like peer-reviewed, while the other side accused them of being paid by Big Pharma. The thread ballooned into a 900-comment war zone where emojis were used as weapons: syringes, skulls, angry faces, repeat. Someone tried to calm things down with, "Let's remember, this post is about a baby," which somehow led to a tangent about fluoride in tap water. By the time moderators intervened, the baby had celebrated his 2nd birthday. The parents deleted their Facebook accounts. The argument, however, lives on in screenshots, a memorial to the time a single emoji almost ended civilization. 9. The Lost Dog That Divided an Entire Town. A woman posted a heartfelt message, "Lost dog, please help us find Max," complete with a photo of a golden retriever who looked like he'd been born to star in a Kleenex commercial. Within minutes, people shared it, until one commenter said, "That's not Max, that's my neighbor's dog." Suddenly, the post transformed into a digital custody trial. One camp swore it was Max, the beloved local golden boy. The other insisted it was Buddy, a completely different golden boy, equally loved but allegedly with shorter ears. People began analyzing fur patterns like FBI agents reading fingerprints. Someone created a side-by-side collage labeled "Dog Evidence A and B." Local shelters chimed in. The original poster cried online. The neighbor threatened legal action. Finally, the truth emerged. The photo was a stock image from Google. Neither dog existed. The entire town had spent 2 days fighting over a Labrador from Shutterstock. It was humanity's purest Facebook moment. No facts, all feelings. 10. The Great Starbucks Cup Name Uprising. It began with a photo, a Starbucks cup labeled Brain instead of Brian. A minor mistake, right? Not on Facebook. Brian uploaded it with the caption, "They've spelled my name wrong for the 47th time," and suddenly, thousands of people began posting their own name. crimes. One woman claimed she'd been called Sofa instead of Sophia. A man swore his cup once said Lucifer. The thread turned into a coffee-fueled support group for victims of barista spelling errors. Then someone commented, "Maybe say your name clearly," which ignited the second phase, a full-scale war over who's really to blame, customers or caffeine. Baristas fought back in the comments, posting chaotic videos of 7 a.m. rush lines with captions like, "You try hearing through 3 blenders and existential dread." The argument went viral, leading to a hashtag, "Yash Justice for Brian." Starbucks corporate even chimed in with a "We love all names equally" tweet, which satisfied no one. The last comment read, "My name's Mark. They wrote Shark. I'm keeping it." 11. The Facebook garage sale that became the Hunger Games. A woman listed a used patio set for $50 on Facebook Marketplace. Simple enough, until 146 commenters decided this was their personal gladiator arena. The thread started with polite, "Is this still available?" messages. But by noon, it had devolved into people bidding like it was Sotheby's. One man offered $55 if you deliver it today. Another countered with $60 and a box of Twinkies. Someone accused the seller of favoritism, claiming she's clearly picking locals she knows. A self-appointed marketplace justice warrior began tagging Facebook support in every reply, demanding auction fairness. When the seller finally chose a buyer, the others revolted, posting screenshots of her unethical business conduct. The poor woman eventually marked the item free just to end the madness. The next day, someone complained that the free chair smelled like betrayal. Marketplace historians call it the day capitalism lost its mind and friendship died in a comment thread. 12. The birthday post that turned into a soap opera. A man posted a sweet message for his girlfriend's birthday. "Happy birthday to my beautiful queen, love you forever." 1 hour later, the gates of digital drama swung wide open. An ex-girlfriend commented, "Funny, you said that to me last year." Another woman replied, "He said that to me in March." The thread exploded into a timeline audit of this man's entire romantic history. Screenshots appeared, tagged friends joined, and a chorus of "Girl, check your DMs" echoed through the digital void. His mother even jumped in, commenting, "Please take this offline." But nothing could stop the wildfire. By the end, the post had 1.8K reactions, 2 breakups, 3 apologies, and 1 distant cousin promoting her astrology page mid-chaos. The man deactivated his account, and the girlfriend changed her relationship status to "It's complicated with humanity." A simple birthday post had become a 3-act tragedy, complete with plot twists, tears, and emojis. 13. The local taco review that shattered Yelp's peace. A Facebook foodie group member posted a review. "New taco truck in town. Tasted like sadness wrapped in tortilla." That single sentence triggered an international incident, or at least a local one. The owner's cousin showed up to defend the taco's honor, accusing the reviewer of being a hater planted by Taco Bell. Soon, rival taco enthusiasts divided into factions, Team Authentic versus Team Chain Gang. Memes flew like salsa grenades. One man posted a 12-minute live rant titled "The Truth About Corn Tortillas," complete with dramatic lighting. Someone even started a counter group called Taco Justice League, dedicated to fighting taco misinformation. The city mayor got tagged 14 times. Eventually, the food truck owner posted a calm statement. "We're just trying to sell tacos, not end democracy." It was too late. The thread had become legend. To this day, locals refer to that Tuesday night as Taco Gate. The day seasoning, pride, and Facebook collided in fiery disgrace. 14. The neighborhood speed bump rebellion. It all began when a man in a sleepy suburb posted a photo of a new speed bump with the caption, "Finally, safety for our kids. Harmless, right?" Within an hour, someone commented, "It's ruining my car's suspension." And the revolution began. One neighbor accused the city of anti-car propaganda. Another said the bump was too tall and socialist. A retired engineer uploaded a detailed graph explaining why the angle was mathematically hostile to sedans. Soon, drone footage appeared, showing people driving around the bump like it was the Berlin Wall. When one woman wrote, "If you don't like it, move," her post got more angry reacts than a Nickelback reunion tour. Someone even made t-shirts that read, "Flatten the Bump 2022." City officials eventually removed the bump, only to have a different group post, "Why does no one care about child safety anymore?" The neighborhood never recovered. To this day, it remains divided between the slow down camp and the free my shocks movement. Democracy in action, one asphalt hill at a time. 15. The Facebook yard decoration scandal of 21. It started with one innocent flamingo. A homeowner posted a picture of their new pink lawn ornament with the caption, "Feeling tropical." Within hours, the local Facebook group imploded. "This isn't Florida," one neighbor commented. Another wrote, "It lowers property values." Then came the HOA rule lawyers, quoting obscure bylaws about thematic cohesion. Someone photoshopped the flamingo onto different lawns with the caption, "Who's next?" It escalated fast. Flamingo defenders began leaving decoy birds around the neighborhood as a form of protest. Within 2 days, there were 46 confirmed flamingo sightings. One resident reported avian harassment. When the HOA president declared an emergency meeting, someone live-streamed it with the title, "Flamingo Gate: The Reckoning." Eventually, the original poster removed the bird, only for someone else to replace it with a 7-foot inflatable flamingo wearing sunglasses. The group banned flamingo-related posts for life, but legends say the bird returns every summer, symbolizing freedom, rebellion, and the eternal absurdity of suburban Facebook. 16. The Who Stole My Pumpkin? Autumn Apocalypse. October 12th, a fateful day for one woman who posted, "Someone stole my porch pumpkin." Harmless venting, right? Wrong. The local Facebook group erupted into investigative chaos. Amateur detectives zoomed into grainy Ring camera footage like it was an episode of CSI Suburbia. One commenter claimed it was definitely the teenager in the gray hoodie, while another shouted, "That's not a hoodie, that's a ghost." Neighbors began posting alibis. A man confessed to borrowing the pumpkin but later retracted it, saying, "I thought it was public decor." Someone even accused a rival HOA president of orchestrating a pumpkin conspiracy. When police confirmed no crime had been committed, the pumpkin had rolled off the porch during a windstorm, the group refused to accept it. Theories ranged from raccoons to government drone testing. By the time the post was deleted, 1,200 comments deep, a new page had already formed, Justice for the Pumpkin. It still exists, because on Facebook, the truth is optional, but outrage is forever. 17. The Great Croc War of the Comments section. It began when a dad posted a photo wearing neon green Crocs with the caption, "Ultimate Comfort Achieved." Within seconds, Facebook fashion police descended. One woman commented, "My eyes need therapy." Another said, "You've given up on life." The dad's defenders rallied, posting memes about function over fashion. Croc memes flooded the thread. A teenager chimed in, "Only dads and toddlers wear those," sparking a generational war. One grandma proudly uploaded a photo of her bedazzled Crocs with rhinestones, captioned, "Style is eternal." A full-blown civil conflict erupted. Ria's Croc Strong versus Mobish Ban the Foam. Shoe brands even got tagged in the chaos, while one guy tried to sell limited edition camo Crocs in the middle of the argument. The final blow came when a user photoshopped the dad's Crocs onto Mount Rushmore with the caption, "A True American Hero." The thread ended when Facebook auto-flagged it for excessive footwear discussion. But among suburban dads, the legend of the Croc Commander still lives, one squeaky step at a time. 18. The I Found a Snake saga that broke the internet, or at least the neighborhood. A woman posted in her town's Facebook group, "Found a snake in my backyard, what do I do?" What she didn't realize was that she had just opened the digital gates of herpetological hell. Within minutes, self-proclaimed snake experts appeared, offering wildly conflicting advice. One said, "It's harmless, just a garter snake." Another screamed, "That's a cobra, move out immediately." Someone posted a blurry chart titled, "Know Your Serpents," that looked like it was drawn by a toddler with a crayon. A man uploaded a selfie holding a completely different snake, insisting they're friendly. By hour 2, someone suggested calling animal control, which triggered accusations of snake discrimination. Then came the conspiracy theorists claiming snakes were released by the government to control rats and fear. Finally, animal control arrived and found a piece of garden hose. The original poster apologized, writing, "I panicked." The thread hit 1,700 comments anyway. The next week, someone created a parody page called Reptile Truthers of Maplewood, dedicated to exposing fake snakes. 19. The Great Unfriended Me Meltdown of 2019. A woman posted a cryptic Facebook status, Funny how some people just disappear when you need them most. No names, no context. But the subtext? Nuclear. Within minutes, friends began nervously commenting, "Are you okay?" and "Who are you talking about?" One bold soul guessed wrong, and all digital hell broke loose. The accused defended themselves, saying, "I've been busy, calm down." Others jumped in, claiming they'd also been ghosted. Soon, it was less a comment thread and more a courtroom drama where everyone was both judge and defendant. Screenshots from messenger chats were uploaded as proof. Someone even posted timestamps showing when they'd liked her last 3 posts as evidence of loyalty. The original poster finally admitted it wasn't about anyone specific. She just felt emotional. Too late. 2 friendships ended, 1 cousin got blocked, and the local gossip group had a field day. The moral? On Facebook, vague booking isn't communication, it's a public emotional grenade. 20. The local weather argument that became a climate war. It began with a simple post. "Finally some snow," a cheerful little update, until someone replied, "Thanks, global warming." Instantly, the atmosphere dropped 20 degrees. One commenter wrote, "You don't understand science," while another shouted, "Snow proves climate change is fake." Suddenly, what should have been a cozy winter post turned into a digital United Nations debate. Meteorologists were tagged. Someone quoted the Weather Channel like it was scripture. Another man confidently declared, "I studied weather once in high school." A woman posted a meme of Elsa from Frozen captioned, "Let it snow, let it trigger." The thread spiraled into chaos, with people arguing about ice caps, cows, and one guy ranting about chemtrails stealing our seasons. When the snow melted, the debate didn't. By spring, they were still fighting about it, this time under a post about someone's new garden hose, because on Facebook, no season brings peace, only precipitation and rage. 21. The dog poop mystery that turned into a suburban crime thriller. It began innocently. A man posted a blurry photo of dog poop on his lawn with the caption, "This needs to stop." Within minutes, half the neighborhood joined the investigation like it was CSI, cul-de-sac edition. Someone demanded DNA testing. Another insisted on a poop surveillance system. One woman claimed she saw a suspicious Labrador around 7 a.m. Tuesday. The theories multiplied faster than actual dogs. A guy accused joggers of covert defecation sabotage. A retired cop offered to dust for paw prints. By day 2, people were uploading poop photos from other lawns for comparison, a grotesque but passionate attempt at forensic matching. When one resident suggested maybe it's a raccoon, the thread exploded. "You think raccoons use leashes?" screamed one. Commenter. Finally, the culprit confessed. It was her own dog, and she forgot to pick it up. The group didn't forgive. They started a poll about banning her from the dog park. Moral: justice on Facebook isn't about truth. It's about outrage, emojis, and endless screenshots. 22. The wedding RSVP war that destroyed 3 families and a caterer. A bride-to-be posted her RSVP reminder. "Please respond by Sunday. We're finalizing numbers." Cue disaster. One cousin commented, "Didn't get my invite." Another replied, "You weren't supposed to." Within hours, the comment section turned into a digital Royal Rumble. Uninvited relatives demanded explanations. Someone accused the bride of playing favorites. A friend tried calming things down with, "It's her day, let her be happy," which sparked a new debate about performative weddings. Then the groom's aunt dropped the nuke. "You shouldn't even be getting married." 400 comments later, the caterer posted, "We're backing out due to emotional instability." The thread was so explosive, it made local news, titled "Facebook Wedding Meltdown Captivates Community." The couple eventually eloped in Vegas. Ironically, they posted a photo captioned, "We did it our way," and every single person from that comment thread liked it. Nothing unites chaos like a happy ending and mutual embarrassment. 23. The Facebook bake sale that became an FBI-level investigation. A local mom posted, "Selling cookies for our kids' school trip, $5 a dozen." Within minutes, the comments were frosted with suspicion. One woman asked, "Are these organic?" Another replied, "Why aren't they gluten-free?" Then came the allergen detectives. "Do they contain traces of capitalism?" Someone accused her of profiting from public education. A dad demanded nutritional labels, while another asked if his keto diet was being represented. By the third hour, the school principal was tagged, the city health department was mentioned, and one guy threatened to report this to the FDA. Someone even zoomed into the cookie photo and claimed they saw store-bought edges. The original poster finally snapped, writing, "They're just cookies." But the thread had already reached 900 comments. A rival mom later posted her own verified homemade cookies with the caption, "Baked with love, not lies." That one sold out in 10 minutes. The great cookie war of Facebook ended not with sugar, but with spite. And that, my friends, is Facebook, where logic goes to die and emojis replace evidence. Which war was your favorite?